Last week, I reported on the FCC opening the door for massive media companies to own as many news stations as they want, the merging of two of the biggest, Nexstar and Tegna, and how this could limit the amount of unique voices that you have covering news in local communities. I posted a reel about this on Instagram. If you don't follow me, that's okay. Yes, I am hurt. And I got a comment that I wanted to discuss tonight. Ken said, in part, "I'm going to say something you don't want to hear. Most people under 50 don't watch the local TV news. The multiple voices you're talking about is now called X, Instagram, and TikTok." Now, first, WRAL is already in all of those places. We have more YouTube subscribers than any other news organization in the state, but I get what you mean. And to that, I'll say, you're right. I don't want to hear that, but not for the reason you might think. See, it makes me sad that you don't know what it is we actually do, or why we're different than people on TikTok. I'll start with this. How many local creators here in the Triangle can actually make a living doing original journalism full time? Because, you know, at its core, what is a newsroom? It's just a bunch of local content creators pooling our resources so we can do this for a living. And doing it full time matters a lot. We have people in the building 24 hours a day. We can sit through 4-hour government meetings. We can spend all day on breaking news, travel into disaster zones. We dig through public records, call 10 people to separate fact from fiction, and we work together, big groups of us on big stories, all day, every day. Sometimes I think people forget, our 5 on Your Side reporter, Keely Arthur, has recovered or saved over $1 million for the people who call her right here at home. This is happening in our community. My wife's work, which I obviously see personally, our documentary producer, Kristen Severance, I've seen it, has helped change laws in the multiple states where we have worked and lived, including a recent documentary on foster care in North Carolina, fighting for the safety of kids. Do you know how many stories are broken by full-time journalists, stories that you would only know about because of their digging? I could list you a million stories from WRAL and from our competitors, but I'll drive this home by using stories I know all of you will recognize. Hassan Minhaj had a show on Netflix, and he did an episode about this very topic, and these are the examples he used. The Catholic Church scandal was broken by local reporters. Same with the Jerry Sandusky story, the Larry Nassar USA Gymnastics scandal, the Subway guy, Jared Fogle, the R. Kelly story. Don't forget, it was the Miami Herald local reporting that spent a year tracking down 60 women and uncovering the now infamous details of the Jeffrey Epstein case. Now, social media has created millions of voices, and that is a good thing. That is a great thing. And some creators are doing excellent original reporting. But most of them, and pay attention to this while you're scrolling, are just talking about reporting first done by full-time journalists. Then they add context and opinions. They give you their take. And that's great, too, but it is not the same thing. Do you know that right now, WRAL and a coalition of media are suing the University of North Carolina to release this independent report they had done about the new School of Civic Life and Leadership. That's that school that was launched in 2023 that's supposed to foster debate across political differences. See, they're refusing to release that report, even though they're a public university and they spent $1.2 million of your tax dollars to make that report. We think it's public record. They do not. So it's in court. Do you know how expensive and time-consuming that kind of legal fight can be? Is your favorite content creator going to fight that fight simply for your rights? Maybe. Could they afford to even take that risk if they wanted to? And listen, not every station in town joined that battle. None of our local TikTokers joined that battle. But you best believe they will be reporting on that document if it's ever released. And if it is, ask yourself, where did the journalism actually start? Where did it begin? It started long before you scrolled up on your phone. Now, I get it, okay? Every newscast isn't must-see TV. You may not need to watch the 6 o'clock news exactly at 6 o'clock anymore. But you still need somebody sitting in that meeting, filing that records request, confronting that official, standing in that hurricane, or spending 3 weeks fighting for a person who called because no one else would listen. And if you think that losing more and more of those newsrooms, seeing them gobbled up by massive companies who may or may not think that certain fights or certain stories are worth it, that it's no big deal because you have voices and opinions from people on social media, I worry that entire generations are starting to lose something without fully realizing what it even is. Tell me what you think. Send us an email to indepth@WRAL.com, or you know what? You can find me on social media. I'll post it there too. Tell us what's on your mind, and we'll go in depth.